Okay.
Mm.
Okay, we're recording now.
Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to start it up, how to prepare a pouring run, and we'll be using. I'm using water.
Mhm.
Flows. It's not the same way. Real media flows nicer. Right, water is sort of splashy and creates more waves. But so as I said, this instrument was designed originally for smaller labs, in particular the ones that use rectangular plates, like for robotic work. But we knew that every lab uses a variety of plates, and our goal was to design an instrument that could be used by anyone. So they just bring their work, a stack of plates of any type and size, they just stick it in. You don't want to remember anything. You don't want to set up, program the machine. So not only that you don't have to make any mechanical modifications when you switch between the different plate types and sizes, but you don't even have to tell the machine what type of plate is being used. So yeah, you don't have to remember very much, and it's everything is automated. So I will show you how to do that. Essentially, the only difference between this machine and the real one is that I removed the front door demo because there are reflections and you can see very well what's happening inside. So normally you would have a transparent door that you have to open to do everything, then close and continue the operation. But essentially, you turn the power on. The first step is to initialize the pour. It's ready to go. So the first thing you do is it comes with media tube kits. There is one if you only use single well, like round of any size, rectangular or square. This is all you need. So the entire assembly can be autoclaved using standard pouches, or we also offered some customers like metal boxes. So we have stainless boxes for those, but it's not necessary to use them. So you take this thing out of a pouch, you put it into any, so they come in many different versions you can see on our website for practically any size flask or bottle. We also have versions, somebody uses media preparators. We have media tube kits that are designed for media preparators. So just put this thing in place. Like this. And it's ready to go. So if you want, I'm going to start with 90 millimeter plates, just a few. I have 6 here. There's an illustration of what it does. You just press next run and go. Now, since this is the first run, the media tube is empty. So before we start pouring, we need to prime. We have to put pump the media into the media tube. So the machine automatically detects the type of plate, and it says plates Petri 90/100 millimeter, and it shows you that it's now set for 25 mil per plate, which is
Right.
It's very easy to make any modifications, and anything you change you can do as the machine is running. So you can adjust the volumes, dispensing speed, whatever. And the moment you press OK, the new set of parameters is active. So the machine detects the type of plate and will use the set of parameters for this type and size of plate to complete the pouring run. So before we go, I have to press start 50, and the water, it actually, your media, or in this case water, comes out from the nozzle into the waste container at the bottom of the cabinet. When this is done, everything is ready. Just press go. At this point, you can walk away. So the machine will start working. You'll notice that you don't have to tell the machine how many plates were loaded. It will automatically detect when the entire stack has been poured. Okay, and
Does it always have to be an equal amount on each side too?
no, it doesn't. No,
Okay.
no. I will show you in a moment. So you can take out the plates that had been poured. You can bring the smaller ones, 60 millimeter. So we'll put an equal number. Okay, so make it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side and 2 on that side. I mean, it's not completely like this. This stack should not be higher than that. There's a reason for this. It's one of the grippers has an optical sensor that detects the location of the lid, and this side follows. But yeah, you can load them like this. So if somebody comes after with another batch of same type or a different plate type, you can, all you need to do is just go next run, go, and you can walk away.
And
So,
so what is it saying now? Is it gonna detect the 60 millimeter and
well, now it's the screen says identifying standard plates, standard meaning single well. Okay, and the grippers moved to, it says now plates Petri 60 millimeter. It's 10 mil per plate.
okay.
You can hear that the pump is running at a different, it's a slower dispensing speed because it's using a set of parameters for 60 millimeter plates.
Nice.
So there were 2 on that side. You will see that it will find detected that it's now working with a single stack. So it will just complete pouring on. So it's slower dispensing.
Nice. I don't think we'll ever have anything too different in height, but it's good to know anyway.
Yeah, and because this is all based on sensors and software detecting, it's an adaptive algorithm, so it will work pretty much with any type and vendor. I mean, it has to be decent quality. If you have sleeves that have cracked lid, there's something funny about the plates. There are some really strange designs, but people ask if it matters if the plates are a little higher, the diameter is not always the same. It doesn't matter because the machine really adapts to the actual sizes and the specific design of the plate.
So this means that you don't need special types of plates where there's ridges on top or smooth on top, anything, because you know how there's some plates that do have the ridges that are on top for so they stay as a
For a
stack,
second.
right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I would say normally not. Now, if you are not too sure, you can send your plates over and we can test them. But there were a few instances, but it's very rare of people who complained about machine operation with their plates. It usually had to do with poor quality, a lot of damaged plates, or because the machine uses optical sensor to detect the lid. If there are lots of scratches on, it's like from the molding process, right? If there are lots of scratches, it may confuse the sensor. But normally, I would say whatever you use is probably good to go.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, it's as simple as that. To keep everything. So when you're done, if this was the last pouring run of the day, let's say, all you need to do, you want to flush out the media from the media tube, and it's simply done. You take the intake stem from your media bottle, you put it into warm water.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pretend that this is flask with warm water, and you use the pump 50 function to first flush out your media with warm water. The waste will go into the small container at the bottom of the cabinet.
Oh,
So it's coming out. 50 ml is about twice the volume of the tube, so this should be enough. It should be, but if you want to repeat, you can repeat. Stop at any point. Press park. Now you want to empty the tube. Take the water out. Okay, bring it lower down. Open the pump, and the gravity pulls the water out of the media tube. You can take this out. Just like this. And as I said, the whole thing, this entire assembly, including the intake, the HEPA filter that's used to prevent the contamination coming into the bottle or flask, the whole thing goes into a pouch, and you can autoclave it without any disassembly. Okay, and it's ready for another use.
So that media doesn't have to be in any kind of a cabinet either, right? Because everything is going to be sterile once it goes.
Yeah, it's completely protected. Yeah, I mean, there is a short moment when you unplug your media bottle, right, and you put it in. You can, like, people use flame but it's only maybe 2 seconds, right? So it's unlikely that you will have any contamination, but you don't need to keep everything like it's safe.
Right.
Inside the pourer itself is protected in 2 different ways. One is standard. It comes with UV lamp that is part of standard equipment. You can use it in a few different modes. Even like most people, if they use UV at all, they use it at the beginning of whatever they do, a number of runs. So there is a mode that allows you to turn it on. It's from the screen, right? There is a UV lamp button. When I press it, that's it. So the lamp turns on, the carriage comes down, and it stays on. Right now, it was programmed for 3 minutes, but it's easy to change this parameter. So UV stays on for whatever the user selected. You can interrupt this at any point, right? So that's one thing. And another very popular optional item is HEPA filtered blower. So on top of, and this this unit is equipped. On top of the cabinet, you can see a small box. Inside that box, there is a HEPA filter. Okay.
Okay.
And blowers are built into the top cover of the machine. So if you select okay. When you have blower on, it will stay on, and the filter tail comes down from the top of the cabinet, and it comes out through the gaps behind the front door. And it seems to be very effective in additionally preventing contamination inside the cabinet.
Nice.
It's a popular, I would say most people order the machine with HEPA blower, but if the conditions in your lab are such that you're not very concerned about accidents like this, then you can just use it without HEPA blower, and that's fine too.
Yeah, the blower also probably prevents condensation on the lids too, right?
The blower helps. Yeah, it really depends on how hot your media is. If you keep, like most people, try to keep everything as cool as possible, so condensation is not much of an issue. But if you do have a lot of condensation, then yes, HEPA blower will prevent condensation inside the cabinet. But on the plates, when you work with stacks of plates, you will only see a little bit of some condensation on the very top plate in the stack. The plates below are heated by the media in the plates above, so there is practically no condensation on the lower ones in practice, right? Yeah. For cleaning, of course, after every run, you want to remove your waste tray, and just put it back into the glass. Now, if you want to clean the cabinet, the plate racks are very easy to remove. Oh. Like that, no tool. Okay. Now you have access to your cabinet, everything. The walls are rounded, the liner, plastic liner is the corners, all corners are rounded, so very easy to, if you have a spill, if you want just to clean, very easy to do. And then to reinstall, same procedure, like that. So that's in a nutshell how it works. As I said, this machine can actually do other types of plates, different diameters, square, rectangular, and multi-well. But that's, you know, if you think that in the future you might use some of those plates, you may want to look at the model that has those capabilities. But in terms of how they operate, they all work on the same principles. The sensors are the same. It's just some of the equipment inside is different, and different software, of course. But that's essentially it. Now, there are lots of, I don't want to get into too many details, but there are many features built into the machine that make the operation very easy. So as I said, if you want to modify anything, it can be done as the machine is running. So you can adjust the volume, or you can adjust the dispensing speed, so that you optimize how it works with your plates. And also, just to give you an example, there is a way. What happens from time to time is people have a lot of work to do. They forget. They run out of media, right? So there is an easy way. There is a function It's called interrupt plate, which allows you to, there is a sensor that detects bubble pulled into the media tube. It will stop the pump, alert the operator if you exchange the media bottles quickly. There is a way to stop what you are doing, flush out all the air, the bubbles from the media tube, but continue exactly from where you left off. So it will replenish, will refill the plate that you are working on, and will continue with the rest of the stack without spoiling a single plate. So there are, you know, features like this that make it easier to operate and
So,
uh,
so in the same sense, is there a pause? Like, say, a technician is pouring plates, and then he's noticing that the media bottle is getting close to empty, but there's still plates on the stack. Can he just pause it and then
absolutely.
exchange the media? Okay.
Yes, yeah, you can pause it at any point. You can add plates, remove you if they notice, for instance, that there is something wrong with the plates, you can pause, open a door, add plates, remove plates, you can exchange bottles and continue running.
Okay.
Even if they miss it, but one common thing, of course, is that they run out of media. Then the machine will not continue and, you know, just dispense lots of bubbles into the next 20 plates. It will just detect the empty media tube condition, will stop the machine, and you can exchange it and continue your work. So
Nice. Okay.
If you have any questions, if you would like me to go over something in more detail, I'll be happy to. I just don't want to overwhelm you with you know, all the technical details and things like that. But
You know, we're very simple. That's all we needed to do is to pour plates. So, you know, we don't do anything fancy. You
yeah,
know,
that's what it does.
yes, that's
It
what
was
we need.
really, yeah, it was really designed with simplicity in mind. So, you know, people don't have to go through some complicated setup procedure or something like this. There is nothing here. It's just press go. If all the parameters are correct and you know that everything works, it's as simple as you install the media tube, stick in your plates, and press the go button. That's it. That's what you need to do.
And what is the footprint on this? It looks like it's about 1.5 feet across.
Yeah, the dimensions. You can get accurate dimensions from the website, but the entire width is 26 inches.
Oh, okay, 2 feet.
66 millimeters. The height is about also 26 inches, maybe 27 with the box on top, and about 25 without. And the depth is about 13.
Okay, so very small. This is nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know that. Most labs.
Yeah, most labs don't have that space. I mean, our
have no space. So
yeah.
it should have zero footprint, but
yeah. Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna share this if that's okay with you. I have a partner in I can stop it now.